Put me in the ring with your favorite personal finance creators, and my welcome offers are higher. My Amex offers are better. I'm just kidding. Kind of. But when is the last time you've taken a look at your Amex offers? When is the last time you've heard someone talking about an Amex offer that you wanted but didn't have? Amex uses merchant data, analytical data, and transactional data to determine what kind of customer you are. So a lot of the time, even though your Amex offers, while other people may have them, are specifically built around you and designed to influence you to spend more money, not just in general, but specifically on your Amex card. The more discounts Amex offers you based on what you're already buying, the more likely you are to use your Amex card versus your other cards. For example, on my Blue Business Plus card, I usually put my shipping expenses and my product expenses on that card. So I buy a lot of things from Amazon like bubble wrap and shipping supplies. And I also order labels from onlinelabels.com. Just 2 days ago, I was checking my Amex offers. They offered me an additional 5 points per dollar on my Amazon purchases and a $10 off coupon for onlinelabels.com, which is again where I order my product labels. It felt like this card was made just for me because they were giving me discounts on things that they know I'm always buying, things that I'm going to continue to buy, that I need to buy, that I'm spending money on anyway. And it just goes to show you that they are paying attention. And Amex also pays attention to what you're spending on your other cards. So for them to offer me these offers, an additional 5 points per dollar on top of the already 2 points per dollar that I'm earning is an amazing deal. And it prevents me from wanting to choose my Discover business card, my Capital One business card, any other card. They want to continue to encourage me to use my Blue Business Plus card, and they're going to make sure they reward me for doing so. Whenever you use your card, the American Express algorithm is at work to try to find out why you made that purchase, where you're likely or not likely to make the next one, and what else you might be interested in. And before we get into the next point, I just want to give a quick disclaimer. In no way should you begin to change your lifestyle. In no way should you begin to spend money you don't have. In no way should you begin to start making decisions that will hurt you financially. I just want to give you guys some information that will help you be more intentional and help you better use your American Express cards. And I also want to give another example with the Blue Business Plus card again. So it's not uncommon for me to spend $3,000 a month or $3,000 every 2 months. But recently I made one single $3,000 purchase on that card. And shortly after that, Amex gave me a 200,000 membership rewards points welcome offer for the Business Platinum card. It's one thing to spend a certain amount of money over a certain period of time, but to start making larger purchases and larger transactions is definitely something that Amex is going to pay attention to, which is really nice. So anyway, the goal is to try to be recognized by Amex as a certain type of customer. You could be a high net worth customer, you could be a business customer, you could be a high risk customer, you could be a customer that barely spends on their card. Being tagged in the right customer segment can be a huge difference and could be the difference between you getting a retention offer or not, between you getting your annual fee waived, between the type of events and VIP invitations you are receiving, and of course the Amex offers that you're receiving in the Amex offer section, and also high targeted welcome offers. So number one, if you want to get Amex to notice you, it's not always about how much money you're spending. Spending $500 on utilities or $500 at Aldi's is not the same as spending $500 at Dior in Paris. Those transactions will definitely be tagged differently by the algorithm. By only putting your necessities on your Amex card, you're not showing them that you want or need higher credit limits, better quality Amex offers, invitations to VIP events, etc. By spending money on luxury items, and it doesn't have to be Dior, that was just an example, you're showing Amex that you have disposable income and that you care about experiences and that you're willing to spend money on experiences and nicer things. And so that's what they will begin to offer you. That's important if you're someone with multiple different credit cards across multiple different companies. So if it's a choice between Chase and Amex and you're wanting more from your card than just points, you might want to put more of your purchases on your Amex card. These next points might seem a little extra, but I'm just here to give you some information and you can do with it what you want. Number two is to pay more attention to where you are spending money, the areas you are spending money in. It is believed that your offers, upgrades, invitations, credit limit increases are determined by how the system tracks your geographical spending. Amex knows, for example, that high net worth individuals shop in the same location. And when I say shop, I'm not talking about like Rodeo Drive. I'm talking about they spend money at gas stations in the same area. They spend money at restaurants in the same area. They spend money getting their car serviced at the same area. Getting your groceries in person at a different grocery store. Getting your car serviced in Beverly Hills versus Los Angeles. Buying luxury items in person versus at the store in certain areas. That will all tag you as a certain customer based on your spending in that specific location. Point number 3 is using your Amex cards whenever you travel. So again, if you're someone who has multiple different cards across multiple different companies, you want to choose your Amex card over your Citi or Chase card. You can also log into your Amex account when you're traveling to check your balances, because Amex will use the location that you logged in from and connect it to your spending. People have reported their limits increasing after doing this a couple of times, which is always nice. This next tip is something that's done frequently by airlines, and what you want to do is just interact with the emails that Amex is sending you. Whenever you open an email from a company, that information is sent back to the company. They know what device you opened that email on, whether it was your phone, your tablet, your computer. They know where you were, your IP address, everything. But this information can help determine how likely you are to engage in an offer. So just pay attention to the emails that Amex is sending you. Make sure you open them, scroll, read, take action, and this will start to change. Not after one email, guys, okay? But over time, the emails that Amex is sending you, the invitations that you're receiving, things like that. These tips are mainly for Amex super fans or people who want to develop a deeper relationship with Amex. With some tweaks to how you're spending and where you're spending, you could be on your way to a more personalized experience with Amex and making your cards work for you.